Hello guys and welcome to Level Up TV. You're listening to NVC for the second semi-final of the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship. It is Strenx up against Cooler, with the loser of course going to play the consolation final for only $2,500, and for second place in first place is obviously $4,000 and $8,000 respectively, so neither player is going to want to lose. And of course neither player is going to want to lose against each other, because these two obviously have a massive history dating all the way back to IEM 4, if you remember the infamous Strenx up against Cooler interview where Cooler beat Strenx and then schooled him on DM6 and his LG. And then even IEM 5 Kiev, the European Championship Finals, Cooler again beat Strenx. So Strenx is going to be looking for blood and perhaps taking his first victory in this tournament. And the winner of course will be going through to face Rafa, who is currently sitting in spectator, just observing his competition. I'm going to tell these guys we're ready to go. Maps are going to be DM13 aka Lost World we're on now, T7 aka Furious Heights, Dismemberment, Aerowalk, and then I think I've got this written down as ZTN, but my handwriting gets a bit messy by the end. So yeah, should be a good best of 5. I'm especially looking forward to this match, as obviously, as I said earlier, Strenx up against Cooler, who doesn't want to see this. Cooler probably in the best shape of his life, arguably better than Kiev, where he beat Strenx. And actually, if you guys remember that game, that was that T4 match where they had a power cut, and they came back and they had to sort of arrange the match to the exact second with the exact items. And I think, yeah, Cooler went on to win that, despite Strenx coming back and bringing it to overtime. So definitely revenge in Strenx's eyes today. And, I think Cypher's commentating for Russian TV, and we've got CZM on ESL TV, so please don't feel like you have to sit on our stream, but obviously we like our high numbers. And also I think we're going to be joined by Mick of Four Seasons Gaming, so I'm not going to be alone today, which is good for me because I'm still feeling a little bit ill, and hopefully take over some of the commentary. Hello Mick, I think.
Yeah.
Just join the channel.
Can you hear me or not?
Yes, we can hear you and your 400 Australian ping. How are you doing today?
Yeah, not bad. I'm getting bad feedback though.
Yeah, you definitely need to push it up.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, get him out. But yeah, whilst we're waiting for to get up some interesting tracks, IEM 4, the World Championship finals back then. Rafa won that, then Cooler second, Avec third, Cypher fourth. So Cooler perhaps in contention to have sort of a grudge match and this time take away a victory for himself if he should win this one and get to the final. Rafa actually knocked Cypher out, Cooler knocked Avec out. So all the top 2 players have been involved, or the top 3 have been involved with last season anyway, and it's been quite interesting actually looking through it. And of course this game Strenx won his group to get to this match, whereas Cooler had to beat Avec, knocking him out of the tournament. Okay, so it looks like everyone's ready, so we'll go for a reintroduction in just a second for the rod. Okay. Hello, welcome to Level Up TV, guys. You're listening to NVC, and this is the second semi-final of the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship live at CBIT. Cooler up against Strenx in what can only be described as another grudge match between these two players. Watching Cooler off the spawn has actually done quite a bit of MG damage, only going for that yellow just now. I think the red will have gone to Strenx, and as well as Mega, so let's switch on to Strenx for a little while, who is probably looking to be in control, or he doesn't yet have an LG, and that can sometimes be a problem, but a lot of times not so much here on Lost World. And for those that are not too familiar with Quake Live, Lost World, very, very defensive map. Don't expect this sort of play that you'll see on every other map in this best of 5 matchup. You'll see a lot of door hugging, corner hugging, just getting a feel for where your opponent is. One player usually will sit to the yellow armors, the other player will make do with both the red and Mega, and the yellow guy, when he feels comfortable, will try and get on items. As we see, that's cool at the moment, who is just trying to make sure he doesn't lose any item times. Actually got himself up to 200 armor now, and if he got the last Mega, if we switch on to him, hopefully he may be looking to get in on a fight. Just getting this middle ground. This is actually a good place for him to hold because he can back out through the doorway, he can do damage, he can also go to the upper yellow armor if he feels threatened. Strenx that one. I don't think Cooler actually got a time either given this piece, so just going to play it even more defensive if he gets that opportunity. Strenx still going to catch him out with a bit of rockets there. And, yeah, just typical Lost World play as we kick this one off. Strenx just trying to surprise him actually. We could see a meeting here and this... Oh wow, great prediction by Strenx to check round the corner. He's going to have to back out of that. Even though Cooler's only got 55 this map, as I say, you're just going to take a faceload of rockets. So, had to be very careful, but in comes Strenx with 2 nice rockets. Going 1-0 up now. Mega's upon his spawn. Cooler should have got an awkward spawn. He actually got the lower spawn, and Strenx hasn't gone for Mega, so he's actually going to catch Cooler out, and Cooler could get on Mega. Oh wow, Strenx. That's actually a small mistake from him, but Cooler doesn't have any armor yet, and there's no shards. I have a feeling Strenx may be ready to deny up yellow. No, Strenx isn't there as I watch Cooler. What Strenx really has to worry about is that whenever Cooler plays this map and he gets full map control, I've never seen anybody break it. I remember Cooler playing Rafa on here, and just Rafa could not stop him. Not going to meet actually by this Mega health. Cooler's actually going to win this fight. He should be able to drop on a Mega as well. Strenx should have already got out of there by the bounce pad. And needs to cut that 50 and just stick around and go and get the upper yellow. Cooler can still afford to hold middle ground though. Strenx doesn't have any kind of health or armor advantage to challenge. Actually, again, Strenx is again going to surprise Cooler. Nice rockets though from Cooler and LG to finish. Strenx is going to have to back off yet again. So Cooler's showing very strong aggression, despite getting caught out twice now. Oh, why did Cooler got the bounce pad? That was a big risk. Strenx has that LG, but actually Strenx was trying to hit rockets, and that's going to allow Cooler to get in on the frag. Cooler now has middle map and knows exactly where Strenx has spawned, because you do spawn on the other side of the map, guys. Given to where you're standing at the time of them pressing left mouse button. So Cooler should be able to get in on both red and Mega with an idea that he's just heard Strenx. And this is fine for Strenx. May even look to surprise Cooler and just sit by the upper 50 HP. Cooler's not actually going to push, he's just holding ground, which is very smart as red is spawning. Mega in 5. I'm watching Cooler right now. Strenx is up above top. Again, we're seeing another very aggressive push in, and this is the strange thing with these players. They're going almost, I wouldn't say aggressive, but Strenx is ready to sort of look for these surprise rockets, yet not go in to finish them. And yet both players are coming out alive without taking too much damage. It is quite odd to say the least.
5-minute warning.
5-minute mark now, halfway, only 2 frags. Cooler going to bully Strenx back. Strenx would do wise to perhaps drop lower level and look for a Mega push, but actually he's just going to let it to Cooler, so Strenx doesn't have a time on that Mega now. There's that LG catching Cooler out, but excellent rockets from Cooler. Strenx been knocked down to lower level. Is Cooler low enough to eaten by that lava note, 97 HP. He's now got that red, and just Strenx could have done a lot more with that situation had Cooler not hit that first rocket. Very fortunate play by Cooler. Or very smart, considering you had that 100 advantage. However you want to look at it, and wow, Strenx catching Cooler out against that wall. Right before Mega as well. We got red spawning now. Strenx might be able to get in. This is actually not Cooler down to the back, and I think that's the first crater in the lava we've seen all tournament now, which is very strange for Lost World. Back to 1-1 game, but Cooler isn't looking too shabby off this spawn. He's got to be careful, he doesn't have a rocket, and that's what he was looking for. And he needs to perhaps go and get the plasma, because without rocket, he needs a plasma to plus back. And look, you can see that plasma doing quite a bit of damage to Strenx, but then Cooler's just going to be able to back up now onto those 25s. You've got Mega up on his spot. Strenx knows exactly where Cooler is, just going to lock him down. They should allow him to also get hold of red armor by rocket jumping up to upper level. And just securing Strenx from coming out of any of those exits. So yeah, great play so far by Strenx. You can just see how he's denying that rocket launcher from Cooler. A bit of a cocky move from Cooler there to look for the plasma out of the telly. Had to be hoping for a little bit much, and I just think Strenx is going to play the remaining of this game on the rocket. He's seen the damage Cooler's done so far with the rocket. He probably thinks he's superior with the LG, despite Cooler being significantly stronger this event, and he's now up to 200, and Cooler's in the lower middle level, so there's no way he's going to get up to rocket either. He doesn't know the red time, he doesn't know the mega time. If Strenx can catch him out, which is what he's going to be looking to do, then he'll be in a great position. Strenx actually heard him. If you watch Strenx, he actually heard Cooler there, but Cooler actually backed off towards the plasma bounce pad. So watching Strenx at the moment, he needs to try and get on red on Mega here without letting Cooler on one of them. This should allow him actually getting the Mega, and Cooler being caught out a little bit. But the issue is, now Cooler's been just staying alive for so long. He's still at 100 HP and he's now almost at 100, 200. Strenx, all that extra HP has now been, well, eliminated. And this is the opening Cooler wanted. I mean, he's still not got a rocket launcher, but he's got position on Mega. And Strenx could have just thrown away control. So yeah, look, there's control now in Cooler's favour. So let's switch on to Cooler, please. Who is now in contention to pick up a frag in this remaining 1 minute and 20 seconds. But given Strenx's stack, I think it's looking like an overtime unless one player gets really caught out. No idea where Strenx is at the moment. He'll know he's on the other side of the map at least. Actually, here's that cut out, but again, Strenx knocked down to middle level, so he'll not actually be able to convert that into a frag. And Cooler here's Mega up to actually let Strenx take it. So Strenx now, well, there's no real advantage for either player, but that LG from Cooler's put Strenx down to 100, only 5 armor. There's a yellow to help him, so I'm thinking overtime. Strenx isn't going to be stupid enough to give this away. Cooler's by that upper Mega health. Strenx is by upper yellow. We could meet again in the same position actually if Strenx was to go back, but given Strenx's play at the moment, just hiding by these shards, if we switch on to Strenx, it looks like he wants to force an overtime. And that's exactly what's going to happen. We are about to enter first overtime. Strenx picks up that red. 120 seconds. Remember guys, it's not first frag wins, it's 120 seconds, and if teams are still tied, even after 1, 2, 3, 4 frags, then we'll go to a second, then a third, then a fourth. Nothing is reset, the game does continue. Strenx in position on this Mega now. Cooler's coming aggressive though. Cooler actually in control to take this frag. 68 HP. Be able to drop onto red armor, and He should be able to get this this LG yellow as well, yeah. Maybe even upper yellow. Strenx bullied himself onto rocket, but nice play by Cooler, and this is what I mean about the full control. Strenx is going to have a very difficult time to really get anything now. Actually gets spotted off the spawn as well, so this is a good point. If I was Cooler, I would just lock Strenx in here. And actually, Strenx has done a wise move to get out as quick as he could, but he's looking to go down to this LG anyway. Had he just stayed there, it was set anyway, so Strenx made the best possible the situation. We've got 45 seconds for Strenx to come back, so let's switch on to Strenx, please. He's got that plasma, and quite honestly, it's almost as if he needs to just hit 100% plasma. It's the strongest weapon in the game, and however unlikely it would be, it would give him the best chance. It would die the quickest, but it looks like Strenx should go down here again, so 5-1 now. Strenx is going to call good game, and that's map Cooler. I don't know if you guys watched the pre-match interview on SK, but Thorin was asking Cooler's thoughts on this game, and Cooler said he doesn't think he'll have a problem against Strenx, whereas he's sort of glad he doesn't have to play a player like Cypher, if I remember correctly. Kind of irrelevant, the Cypher fact, but that's what I remember hearing.
Vote passed.
And I mean, the last ESL events, Cooler has beaten Strenx both times. Both have been close games, mind you. And Rafa did say he was expecting this one to go to a best of 5. I know he's watching at the moment, anyway, as you see him in Spectator, but onto Furious Heights we've gone. A map where it's almost as difficult as Lost World to get spawn frags, but at the same time it's a lot easier to, you know, get frags. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but obviously you do spawn on the opposite side of the map, but because the items are so spread out on each end of the map, you usually have to play for the item, and then from the item you'll then get a frag, but the frag won't come from the spawn like perhaps a map like a ZTN would give you. See the railguns as well. Mega will be negated a couple of rails, for example, so whoever gets that Mega, the other player has to be ready to put damage onto it. Just waiting for these guys to go right. I have to apologise if my microphone keeps cutting out, by the way. I've switched to push to talk and I don't think it's quite set up correctly. And yes, my microphone volume apparently is going up and down. I'll try not to do that. I think I'm doing it subconsciously. I'm not feeling too well, so my volume, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, second map, Furious Heights. Cooler up against Strenx. Cooler taking first map, Lost World. Looking for a best of 3, perhaps. As we kick this one off, watching Cooler with that LG, going to start off with the red. Strenx gets an awful spawn. Going to result in an immediate kill for Cooler, and Cooler's doing smart to just perhaps get over to Mega, but unable to quite force his spawn in the way he wanted to. Strenx able to get on the Mega, so... And actually, Strenx can pick up a... yeah. Strenx has tied this one up 1-1, and what a strange start to this map. As he then picks up red armor. If he can get over to this 50, which he can't now because Cooler's now positioned himself up there, but he could have perhaps built himself back up. He has to be very careful. I think Cooler may be baiting this 50. No. Okay, he has moved over towards Mega. So still on strength at the moment. He has to give Mega up. He's not in a position to fight. He has the railgun though. Cooler doesn't, so Strenx can perhaps play this to advantage, but Red's up. Cooler's going to come in, not going to work out for him though. Strenx has that ready, he has the railgun, he has no rocket ammo. Didn't pick the rocket ammo, which is surprising. Planet's more concentrated on the yellow armor and the rocket launcher there. I just think Strenx needs to start using that railgun. Cooler doesn't have it. This is a great opportunity for him to start railing down onto Cooler, who now actually is going to pick up one. Sorry for my bite. You're ready in a few seconds. Cooler should be able to hold on to this. I don't think Strenx will be able to come in. No, Cooler's going to be able to drop down. Strenx is going to be looking to position himself for the Mega, but Strenx really doesn't have that armor stack to hold it. If Cooler comes in, Cooler's going to annihilate him. I think Strenx should just position himself in a way that he can rail onto it. That's what he's going to try and do. Cooler's hitting those rails. We've seen him do that all tournament. Now Strenx is hitting his triple rail. Armor. Actually put Strenx now in a good position. Was waiting for that yellow. Watching Strenx though. He's going to have to get on this next Mega if he wants to start racking up the frags. He needs that health advantage to use that LG that he so desperately loves. Supporting 3 seconds actually looks like Strenx is going to be more prepared for this red and come in late for the Mega. And actually Cooler's going to get that one for free, so if this carries on, Cooler's going to actually be in a better position than Strenx, and with that yellow, Strenx again has to play a little bit more defensive. Strenx missing what was a crucial row. Cooler getting that red now. We've got Mega in a few seconds. Cooler coming in from the lining good. Strenx going to be slightly surprised, but Strenx is still going to battle him. I think Cooler should win this one, given that Strenx was pretty much just standing still on a platform. Still, though, Strenx getting away. Of course, the worry for Cooler was that if I just hold W, and there's going to be the first frag, yeah, and if I just hold W, I go into pretty much 100% LG, so I can't really go aggressive onto Strenx, even though he's just standing still on that platform. And 2-1 now, Cooler. Mega spawning, should be Cooler's for free. Strenx needs to build back himself up with some yellows. He's now got the railgun as well, so I'm putting myself back on Strenx to just see what he's going to do in the next couple of minutes. Nice grenade onto Cooler. Trying to get out through the teleporter for them. Here we go, an LG fight that you would think Strenx surely cannot win. You're going to have to look for the rail kill, and actually Cooler's quite low himself down. He can now take a rail though, 94 HP, so lucky to get out of that one perhaps. Strenx had the massive advantage. Oh wow, big mistake by Strenx. He could lose out on this Mega. If he jumps, he might get round. He's actually going to jump over the Mega, get LG'd into it, and somehow survive and pick up the frag. Oh my days. 2-2 now. 4 minutes, 45 seconds into this one. Strenx needs to find some health. Mr. Cooler's fresh off the spawn with a red armor. You see a 25. He knows there's a 50 above him, but he's probably going to be too afraid of going through there in case Cooler's going to be listening. And actually, you had him just above him. That's exactly why. Mega went to Cooler. Strenx missing that route. In comes Cooler aggressive on this red. Better rockets from Strenx though, but just not enough health. Cooler's going to be able to pick up that frag. Pick up the yellow. He should even be able to rush over to the other yellow, which he'll know Strenx is at. This could actually be really bad for Strenx, and I'm so confused as to why Cooler didn't go down there more aggressively. Strenx didn't have anything. Maybe he just didn't want to give away his position, and that's probably why as he hits that LG burst. But Strenx, though, still getting away. He has no armor. He has 98 HP. That's a rare for machine gun bullets. Now he's got the Mega, though. I just think Cooler could have done a lot more by taking a little bit of a risk. But who am I really to tell Cooler how to play? 5 seconds to a red. Cooler, I've seen Cooler drop down to Strenx's LG a couple of times, especially on ZTN. It's been silly and it's worked every single time. This time he's not going to. He will drop down a little bit later though, and Strenx comes back in. Mega spawning. I think what Strenx has to be careful of is not losing another frag. The way we've seen Cooler play today and yesterday has been just so good. I just don't think Strenx can bring back another frag, and actually he's going to be able to pick up a frag with that LG. Straight off the red armor as well, and oh wow, what a turn of events this is going to be. Has that rocket launcher up there. Just looking for the LG onto. Oh my god, why did he go through? It's actually going to work out for him, and this is what I mean about some of the ballsy moves he pulls off against Strenx, and why perhaps I thought he was a little bit hesitant earlier on to go towards that lower yellow when Strenx didn't have anything. It's almost as if Cooler thinks Strenx is not going to expect him to do this stuff when Strenx is stacked with weapons, and when Strenx isn't stacked, he obviously expects Strenx to think that he would, because it seems to be working out for him. Mega will go to Strenx this time. Red's at Cooler. Strenx almost 200 and Cooler got to be careful not to be caught out here. They're actually both at the side of the maps right now. They are going to meet. Nothing really going to happen, just testing the water of both players. You got 5 seconds till Mega. Strenx obviously getting the last one. Cooler didn't have a time on it, but he has position, so he can just stand up there and just, you know, bait it out. Actually going to jump for it straight away. He's being by Strenx's LG. Oh my god. I mean, that wasn't even good aim. That was just like... There was no momentum on Cooler's jump. He just casually jumped over there and just great play to Strenx to capitalise on that opportunity. 4-3 now. And perhaps it would have been better Cooler to pull off a perhaps Walter-esque rocket jump over to Mega to prevent that happening, but who would have thought that could ever happen? We've seen Cypher do it a few times, but now Strenx leading 4-3 with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Let's see what Cooler can do. Switch on a Cooler, please, Trans. He's going to pick up this 50. He has quite a bit of armor, and it's really going to be about catching Strenx out. If you chase Strenx, he's just going to LG you. And this is really bad for Cooler because he's just lost a lot of health, a lot of armor, and Strenx is going to be in position for all these items. That Mega though, and that's what he needed. There's that first rail. Strenx is going to back off. Cooler may actually do well to just drop down. Actually heard him. Watching Strenx, who is currently lower Mega health. Cooler has absolutely no idea where Strenx is. And Strenx is just bouncing around. Doesn't give a flying F at all. Now he's camping, and this is going to be 4-3 to Strenx. LG wins the match. And wow, great play by both players. Fortunate for Strenx actually that Cooler got trapped against that wall. And 1-1 now here in the semi-finals. I just minimized to check our IRC channel. People have been saying it's like GTV, and it's just spam, spam, spam. Dismemberment we go to. Yeah, Trans was just asking me, did he hold him? Yeah, basically, Strenx got caught. Yeah, it was against the corner, and obviously there was no more height Cooler could have gained from the LG, and there was no way Cooler could have strafed out of that because he was in literally the corner. And yeah, it was just basically Cooler probably didn't have enough momentum on his initial circle jump going over to Mega that he just completely got screwed over. That, or he perhaps should have just rocket jumped like Walter would have, the American Quake 3 moving superstar. But in the semi-final, you don't expect stuff like that. Great play by Strenx. Third map, Dismemberment then. A map that started off being very, very aggressive all tournament with players like Faz and Dahan just going all out aggressive and racking up so many frags. And the last few games since the playoffs, the quarterfinals, where it really mattered, where players could get knocked out, the gameplay slowed down, and I do believe we saw a 2-1 game on here with, it may have been Rafa Dahang, I could be wrong. Oh, no, I don't think it was Rafa Dahang. Either way, we've been seeing very, very close Dismemberment games. Avec was playing, maybe it was Avec Cooler. So, I'm expecting another slow game considering this is a semi-final. Guess these players are just having a bit of a warm-up whilst we get ready to go.
Prepare to fight.
So here we go, live on third map, Dismemberment. It is not me streaming, it's Trans. I'm MVC and I'm just the commentator today in this semi-final. Watching Strenx off the spawn. You're going to get that red armor and a rocket launcher going to charge towards that yellow, but Cooler already has the Mega in yellow, so given that Cooler has Mega, I'm going to follow him for a little bit. He also has Railgun, and Strenx doesn't, though. I have a feeling Cooler may try and sort of deny Strenx of that weapon. That's exactly what he was trying to do. Got red armor spawning in a couple of seconds as well, so Cooler actually could bully himself in here, or at least look for the Railgun. He knows Strenx doesn't have one himself. And actually, as Cooler went for Mega there, Strenx went for Railgun. Gonna miss that rail as well, so gonna watch Cooler again for a little while. We're gonna see a small exchange. 2 HP for Cooler after that fight. Oh my god, he still gets the rocket frag. Great prediction from Cooler, but really no way out for Strenx. And had Strenx just hit one machine gun bullet doing 5 damage, he would have also picked up the frag. So it could have gone either way in this first minute of Dismemberment. Mega's up, Cooler will get that. I guess Strenx is over by the red, so let's watch Strenx for a little bit. Who has to bring this one back in this first minute? He's got to be wanting a Mega sooner or later. He has that railgun now, so I think he'll at least look for damage onto it as Cooler jumps. We got red first though, so Cooler will probably make a push in. Oh, Strenx's second Aerowalk was so off. And this is it. Cooler goes for Mega. Strenx looks for the railgun. No, Strenx doesn't look for the railgun. He actually goes for upper yellow. I'm lying to you all. Red armor in 5. Streng's going to try and bully his way in. He should do this successfully as well. I don't think Cooler will come back in. I think Strenx should be able to get out of here okay. Has to be careful with that rail from Cooler, and look, there it is. I was expecting him to look for a peak shot. I think Strenx is in a good position here to attack on this Mega. I think he will. Cooler only has 155 and 25 armor, and I think Strenx will be aware of that. Look, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Cooler knows that, has to back off. We've got red armor soon. Strenx should also get on this. Cooler's just playing so well defensively. He is trapped. There's only one way out, a bounce pad or lower level. He's got to be careful though, because he holds him in for any longer. Mega's going to spawn, and if there's a frag, Cooler will get the Mega spawn. Actually, that's a great time to get the frag, but Mega is definitely going to Cooler if he wants it. And that was a trade-off I guess Strenx was obviously prepared to make. No, he is in control technically. I mean, Cooler has a bit of armor, but that's going to get shaved off so quickly. And there, it's all gone now. One more rocket will kill him. 27 HP. Great play by Strenx. Now it's a rush over to that Mega, which is spawning in 5 seconds. He should also get the yellow armor as well, given he has this side of the map. And this is an awful position at the moment for Cooler to be in. The Strenx is still going to be stacked after this, has plenty of time between the red, the yellow, and the Mega health. And I said before this tournament, you don't often see players get full map control on this map. And it was only this tournament we really saw it happen. And I think we're actually going to see it happen again here if Strenx gets a move on. Move that little bottom, Strenx, go. I actually think he's going to give the yellow up. It should be Coolers. So what could have been full map control isn't. But Strenx still in control, 3-1. Of course, it's very easy for me to sit here, I guess, and tell you guys, you know, how obvious it should be for full map control. But these players don't have every item time. It's pretty hard to time 3 items, as I'm sure you guys who play quite live are aware. And now we're going to see a small exchange by this red. Cooler down to 2 armor still, so Strenx still in a great position at the moment. All it's going to take though for Cooler is 2 railguns. And Cooler has 10 of those slugs, so can he hit 2, then he should be okay. And actually, look at this. Strenx perhaps mistiming the red and Mega a little bit, and now they're spawning at the same time, so now Cooler's got in on a red armor. Maybe Strenx could have played that a little bit better, perhaps. Delaying one of the items, I don't know. He definitely didn't have the yellow armor, so he's only been playing with 2. Now, with a 2 frag difference, pressure is always going to be on Strenx. There's no relief of that as we enter the final 4 minutes. Anytime Cooler can come back, Cooler will probably jump on the opportunity to get all 3 items as well, and he should be well aware of that. He will jump for the Mega actually. You're going to see an LG battle. Cooler's out of armor though. I think Strenx also out of armor, so yeah, great aim by Cooler, but wow. Railgun's going to finish off Strenx as well. 3-2 now. Red armor going in Cooler's favour. Cooler just waiting for an opportunity. He doesn't want to get railed, and that's exactly what he didn't want to happen. He's going to hit one of himself. Can he hit the impressive? Yes. 3-3. Waiting for that shot, lining it up perfectly. We've got red and Mega around the same time as well, and this is what Strenx could only have hoped for, getting at least one of these items, and it looks like it's going to be red. But not all over yet for the Frenchie. But Strenx really doesn't want to go to overtime. And he really doesn't want to be behind in the final minutes. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the interviews with Strenx, but he'll always talk about how when he goes aggressive, there's always something missing. And he always seems to miss out by 1 frag after a massive comeback. So if Strenx is going to win this, he has to go ahead now and not hope for a comeback. That's my opinion anyway. Red armor in 5 seconds. Strength 166 to 144. Let's switch on to Cooler for a bit, who's similar stacked, a little bit lower, but definitely should be getting red here. And actually, this could be quite annoying for Strenx coming this next Mega Health. Cooler almost about to get all 3 items, actually. Moves on that yellow just a little bit too early. Another second in before he had to go for yellow. Strenx only looking for the long range rocket. It's actually going to give the red up to Strenx, but technically we'll have had all items. He's got a yellow to pick up as well. And that's the sort of thing I expect from Cooler, to get all 3 items on the map, whereas Strenx, you know, not yet been able to do it. Even if Strenx has given up Cooler has given up a red. Showed his mental game is on as they make a small battle here. LG's come out, let's see who's is better. Cooler's has been good all tournament. Gonna switch to Railgun, even better. I think Strenx is low, 13 HP. Mega's gonna save him. Only 1 rail for both players. Actually 3 machine gun bullets for Cooler would finish him off. Gonna get out with the skin. Caught out again by Strenx's LG. And we're about 1 minute remaining, and we've got Mega and Red spawning at the same time. Whoever gets this Mega is probably going to be in a better position to go aggressive. And it looks like Cooler actually wants to try and get in and hit the rail as well. 50 HP for Strenx. Had Cooler stayed around for 1 more, perhaps could have got the frag, but I'm not sure he knew.
1 minute warning.
But he just got Strenx's health. I think there's only 125 on that side of the map. He has to come into middle level to find more. Mega's 15 seconds, Red's in 2. Cooler's on the red now. Let's see if Strenx does anything on this Mega. He may look for the LG. Oh, he's looking for the railgun. That's a big mistake because he almost gets caught on that bounce pad. That's a pro tip, guys. If you're going to fall down that bounce pad, fall down to the side of it. Apparently you don't bounce back up. 15 seconds remaining. It looks like it's going to be an overtime. Strenx is far too stacked to go down in 10 seconds. Cooler 200, 200. So Cooler's still the guy to watch at the moment. Currently hitting 28 LG, 42 rail, 25 rockets. Strenx 31 LG, 18 rail, 33 rockets. So really it's just the railgun of Strenx letting him down at the moment. As I say that, he's fantastic. Bounces around the map. Another one as well. But Cooler far too stacked. Cooler lost all of his armor though. Red's up in 2 seconds. What spawn has Strenx got? There's a yellow up. He needs to get there quickly. This is what I mean. Strenx now in a position where he has to come back, and I think this is his weakness. Whilst he's very good on aggressive aim, I just think Cooler's going to be very good on defensive. Actually, Strenx giving away his position as well, getting hit by that rocket splash. One minute remaining now. Cooler 100, 200, Strenx 150, 50, but that grenade 100 to 0 now. We saw grenades like from Cooler earlier on. I can't remember what game it was, but it's ridiculous. And Cooler's going to come in aggressive, should be able to pick up the frag. That should be game, but I'm not going to call it because anything can happen. He's gunning for the yellow as well. And this is the aggressive Strenx. Misses on that 50. Could have almost got the frag. 10 HP there, Cooler down to. What is Strenx going to do off the spawn? He's got 28 seconds to find 3 frags. There's 1 rocket, there's 2. 74 HP for Cooler, 49 HP for Cooler. Strenx, just run in at him with machine gun and hope for the best. It is going to end this one. Probably finish with a railgun, yeah. 7-3 then, very, very close dismemberment game. Congratulations to Cooler, but I just can't help but think Strenx could have won that had he hit a few more railguns earlier on. If you look at the damage differences, it's around about 600, which is around about 5 starting spawns. So go down to rails the damage at least and the percentages. So if I've written this down right, that's now leading Strenx 2-1. Or is it? Yeah, I think that's right. But Aerowalk, I mean, a map that Cooler played very well earlier on in the tournament. Strenx obviously has amazing aim for a map like this. And I was saying earlier, this map probably, you know, more reflex shots than, you know, shots that you do day in, day out. But at the same time, you know, these players have been playing this map for many years now, and when you watch these guys, I wouldn't, you know, be too surprised if they hit ridiculous rails because, you know, they've practiced it for so long. Just wait for it to kick this one off.
Prepare to fight. 3, 2.
So we go live on the 4th map, guys. Cooler up against Strenx on Aerowalk, following Strenx off spawn. Only got that shotgun and rocket launcher in hand, has the Mega, now has the railgun. And really, when you have the railgun and your opponent doesn't, you can punish them. Just got to keep them away from it. And I think Strenx has just about the armor to do that. Already hitting one, and Cooler should be able to get this railgun now, but at least took one railgun. Strenx trying to surprise him out the teleport. Sorry, I was just to check something important. And you know, this map has been surprisingly low scoring, or can be surprisingly low scoring. If you ever watch videos on YouTube of Walter playing off the spawns in Quake 3, this is similar in here as well. You can pick up a lot of spawns. Watch any of Kilson's Aerowalk game and you'll see exactly that. You can control them very well, especially where Strenx is standing by that green armor. You can force the upper spawns on the opposite side of the map, so what basically Cooler has to make sure is that he doesn't lose full control, because if that happens, he will start getting spawn raped. Just trying to make sure he has time on everything. You can see Cooler's positioning. Doesn't want to lose out on red time. Gonna get the LG now as well. And the green. There's another green for him down there, but it'd be very risky to go down. Right now, Cooler has the strongest side of the map though, but Mega's up. Strenx is gonna get that and probably make a push towards red. Probably from upper as well. I'm gonna watch Strenx for a little while as he looks for this frag. He knows Cooler can't be too stacked. He does have 100 armor, Cooler, but there's a nice rail. We can hit another one and be good opportunity to go in. Cooler just playing very defensive behind those. Oh wow! Rocket to the face. Strenx should be able to pick up the focus, surely. Yes, comes out that with 160, 100, sorry. And you can just see how quickly he charged towards the red side of the map to prevent the spawn, get the red and control Cooler out of the map. The yellow armor's up as well, Strenx already got up by himself. And this is bad for now. Strenx's timing's on everything. There's 4-0. Cool, just needs to get some greens now. That's all he has to work with. Instead, he's waiting up here looking for the rail shot. He's going to connect with one, but honestly, Strenx is just going to come charging in with no fear. He has that. I mean, it's literally one railgun will kill Cooler right now. The green isn't going to be up for him. He just managed to hit a nice rocket, but he's just going to have to back out of there. He's still 40 HP, still one railgun. You can't even go for that green because Strenx has that, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, what a grenade again by Cooler. Honestly, all tournament. It's actually going to give him this yellow armor as well. Or the red armor, sorry. Honestly ridiculous. And now Cooler's give himself control. We got red spawning, followed by Mega. If Cooler can get in on this Mega as well, it will be comeback time. Strenx not quite connecting with the most powerful rocket he could have wanted, and actually nice rocket fire here coming in. Strenx down at 1 HP, will be shut down by Cooler on 82. Nice spawn for Strenx though on that 25 in railgun. He will go down anyway. No! Strenx will kill Cooler. 5-1 now, picking that red armor, 74 HP. This LG should lock on. No, Cooler's gonna finish him off. Oh my god, how random is this? 11 HP now. It's double kill. Wow. I hope Beefy has some good questions to ask these players after this game, because there's some ridiculous moments. 5-2 at the moment though. Strenx leading. And you can just see the arrogance in Cooler's play now, something perhaps lacking from previous tournaments. He knows he can hit these railguns. He's still staying for more. 6-2. Strenx picking up the frag. Mega will go in the way of Strenx, who just jumps on it out of nowhere. Cooler has to be careful. He should be wise to just back away. He's going to get the 25 and should eventually go through the telly, but then has to watch out for the railgun or the LG of Strenx. How random. He was just up top. How did Strenx miss that railgun? Won't miss that one though. 7-2 now. Yellow armor spawning for Cooler. 4 minutes remaining, 5 frags again, still certainly possible. Nice rocket attack by Cooler, going to be able to pick up the frag and get the Mega. Red armor's in 10 seconds. Cooler obviously has yellow time. If there was ever a better opportunity for a comeback for Cooler, it would be now. There we go, he's got the red. Now he needs to move over to this yellow, deny it from Strenx. Nice play, Mega in 15, red is surely afterwards like, that could be a small mistake. Red to Mega, 3 seconds. Cooler has to make sure he keeps Strenx on this side of the map so he can delay the red and just get in on Mega. And actually, Cooler's going to make a massive mistake, but it's still going to pay off for him. Oh my god, Cooler, 7-5 now on his comeback. Strenx, how did he miss Mega? And Cooler, how did he almost give that away? I don't know. That was Strenx's to have. Nice rolls from Cooler. Strenx down to 47 HP. Cooler could probably go aggressive, pick up the frag. 7-6 now. He knows exactly where Strenx is. This is surely going to be a kill. Strenx coming through arrogantly through that teleporter. Cooler needs to back off, take this red, then gets a Mega health. It's spawning in 3 seconds. Strenx will be backing off for this yellow armor. Cooler should know that. Strenx just coming in for those railguns. Cooler still unable to find Strenx. Missing the railgun as well. Strenx doing best he can with the given situation. LG fight, closing in with those rockets. Nice LG. Oh, Strenx missing that second rocket. Would have put Cooler down to around 80 HP, but still wouldn't have been enough. 7-7 now. Cooler 100, 100, and actually, Strenx isn't looking too bad either. 100 to 50. He should easily be able to get this LG as well. Now it's actually anybody's game despite that comeback from Cooler. But Strenx, why did he switch to rocket launcher? 9-7, and that might be game. I think it's game. I just can't see Strenx coming back. He has no armor, but a few more of those rounds, maybe. Maybe. There's a red up for Strenx in a few seconds. I'm quite frankly astounded that Cooler's let this happen. Watching Strenx at the moment.
Impressive.
As my game whoops all over the shop. 1 minute 10 seconds remaining, 2 frags for Strenx. Cooler 70-23. Strenx is 125. Getting this red armor will put him to 100, 125.
1 minute warning.
1 minute core remaining. Meg's in a few seconds, Strenx. You don't get that mega. Oh wow. Cooler just dodging. Strenx not falling for any timing mishaps though. Getting that mega, coming aggressive on Cooler. This is what I mean about Strenx going aggressive. He does so well, but he doesn't hit. He's been having such unlucky, well, matches coming back. 16 seconds until mega. Strenx needs to go in for a fight now and come out of it to pick up the mega. Nice LG, but it's not going to be enough. Cooler's going to go through the teleport. Here we go, Foxtrot, as Tugud likes to call it. Cooler's very, very low, 7 HP for Strenx. Mega's up on his spot. 5 seconds remaining, 5-second respawn delay. It is going to be 9-7. Cooler is going to take Aerowalk, and just well played. And that is either 2-2 or 3-1 if I've written it down wrong. 3-1. So, wow, congratulations to Cooler. Sorry for my massive fail there. He will be advancing to the final to play Rafa, and I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the post-game interview. Trance, I don't suppose you can get the ESL stream